Mm. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Whoa, whoa. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me? Okay. That was a loop and a half. I fixed that. Uh I'm playing Tales of Arise for today. Mm-hmm. So let me make sure. Mm. Okay, so Arise is mm, uh, Arise, my coffin. Mm-hmm. Bow, 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 boom, shakalaka. That should be it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. From last time I remember playing this, I was I was still fighting the witch, the wind, the wind lord, if I remember correctly. Quite easy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What else? Let's get started. Let us continue. Yeah, that's where I left off.
I still can't believe what that Almadria did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah, there's no way she's getting away with this.
Then we
You should just let her kill her then.
We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding until one day when we were found
and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it. I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
What
I
makes
might
you a
have had to hold
monster?
you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
You are a bit delusional in yourself. It's time to move. Okay, so we're going to the docks. No. Have to make sure I'm going the right way. Darkwing headquarters. That's the mountain, the hills. We gotta go this way.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
Hey, you found an owl? Oh, I don't need that. This way. I think it's this way.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't be wrong. Go further back. Fast travel. One more time. One more time.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Go this way. And go up. Let's see, maybe it's this way. Give me all that pepper, even though I don't need it.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown
I think I'm going. I think I'm going the right way.
Let's dispose of the trash.
In a bind? Eat this! Dragon Sword!
Freeze, Lancer! Dance in the wind! It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Double.
Done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Yo. Alright, I can jump. What makes me not able to,
This
like,
is one of the
just
places where the Darkwings and Almadria fought.
I wouldn't be so
jump
sure.
really?
This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever
Oh,
since,
yeah.
it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
Mm-hmm. More pepper. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and then the mental doesn't spawn. I know where I need to go. I need to go and catch that down there. And catch that down there. But look, give me a start up. Bow. Down. Down.
Onward and upward.
Nice. Yeah, where is it? Straight at.
We should
Yep,
be able
there
to
it
cook
is.
here.
Rick, I don't need to cook. I'm cooking on my own.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Yep, wharf. Let me in. It's time.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidrea. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with
Dang
a whole
it.
posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind.
We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her! You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail.
I'm always ready. Let me in. Let's do this, my boy. And we'll get you over there. Let's set sail. Alright, just hold on tight, because this is going to get bumpy.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves.
Oh,
In any
boy.
case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Yeah, we disbanded. Okay, so meaning that we're just going to have to talk to everybody. Hey, wait, why are you seasick, girl?
You don't look so good. Are you all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
It's quite crazy.
And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about
That
was
was
fighting
stupid.
the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated.
He decided to be
Now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadeye.
Omega
It used to
racist
be that the Danans were the ones in the
and
right,
decided, you know
and
what?
the Renans were the ones in the wrong.
I hate everybody. I don't
Maybe
trust
that was just a
anyone,
biased
and I'm the
perspective
boss.
from
No one
being
can
on the
tell me
side of
what
the
to do.
oppressed.
And guess what?
Exactly.
You killed
We'll never
yourself.
tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
All that
That said,
hatred, and
even
then you
putting
turn
aside
into
bad
mush.
apples like Deadeye for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadeye's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadeye wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
Yeah, you can still
have
keep
your
that dream
promise to
possible.
Regalva. Your home and the people of Menancia
We can do
are
this. We
dependent
can make
on
a
you.
perfect world.
I
Yes,
know.
sir.
My brother, he truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
Hmm?
You and Shion.
Oh.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Yeah, she kind of
I
hates
suppose
me.
it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
She almost puked on my shoes, man. My goodness.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're
Well,
worried, why don't you ask
I
him
mean,
yourself?
if you're worried, go check on him.
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Really? No, you don't. I understand that you are angry.
Kind of lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah, you want to kill the witch. That's cool.
I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her.
Then don't stop hating
Just
her.
thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode.
Use that
And
hate
it's not just her.
and turn it into power.
I think about the way Law looked at me.
And then once you're done hating her,
I hated the Lord
then
who
you
killed my
can turn that
parents.
into
And I hated
something
the Renans
productive.
I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him. And I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Ooh. Afraid.
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
She needs love.
She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just
My
what she
goodness.
said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Oh boy. Okay. I got 3 more. Being on the ship. Mm-hmm. Reject paycheck. Blah, 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 blah.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are...
Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me a hot second to. Woo! That just can't be told in different. Woody. Wow. Move the phone just like that. Just like this.
seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Saar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city? He didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes.
You're talking
300
about
years of
Deadeye.
Renan rule taught
Deadeye
him
was
nothing.
a
What I have
slippery
come
son
to
of a.
understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danon versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will
Okay.
continue to fight by your
Yes,
side a while
man.
longer. That much I have decided.
Get me off this ship. Okay. Yeah, okay, what,
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the
you've been
end.
fighting for no fucking
I
reason.
keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal.
Yeah. Man, easy so Zephyr don't have to glance at the fact that, oh, a friend of ours is gonna go. Last friend. Let's see what's up with her.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danons and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
Oh, we're in the post everything. Oh well. Oh my gosh. Oh, way down this. Like an idiot.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
Alright, here we go.
Already, my dear.
That girl again.
Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Yeah. Sorry about
Managed
that.
to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Okay. Those who have left to return to the party. Let's get started.
Shion, I want to thank you. What brought this on? What you said helped to calm me. Don't mention it.
Noodles. Let's see. Economics. Floating castle. Floating castle.
Now that's what I call a ship.
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag-Sar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so behind the mask. Okay, this should be right where it's time. Let's see what it is. Come here, boys. Let's see how you feeling. Bam, bam.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Dance, immortal droplet!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Alright. Okay.
Got it!
If I manipulate the astral energy, save on to it, baby. There you
That
go.
went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
You do not need to hold on to the ship that bad.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
I guess I just don't need that. Go straight forward, go after all of them.
Now! Take this! Lightning orb! Burning strike!
Am I on a roll or what?
Go no further!
I can carve through armor. But damn it!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You get snatched. You will get snatched. And be sure that we're our own people. Wow.
I'll have to take my revenge on you!
Be my guest.
A comfortable win.
Yeah, we won that with nothing left to spare. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I was searching for certain things. No, give me that. So I was right to go and go this way. Seem to be offline, meaning I gotta go find the switch. Sounds stupid. Okay. Okay. I'm being told I gotta make something for the peoples in the other room. Yes, sir. These are my mom's, you see. Oh, here we go. What the heck is a red knight?
Right, here goes! The rebel! I'm on! Dragon Floor! Here goes! Punch that gun out of your hand! Got you now! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
I've been doing really great lately.
Never seen anything like it. It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
I see how it is. You go from this level to this level to this level. Alright. People, give me a second. I gotta go mix some, get some soup for my people. Bum 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 bum. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, let's continue. Give me a girl, let me get up on you, girl. Like, wow. I don't think so. Rising Wyvern.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind
Come here.
you, Shion.
I don't care. You go die with the rest.
I'll be okay. Rising Wyvern! Talon Hurricane! Do it! Thunderous devastation! It's over! Astral energy!
Get in there.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
White cloak, okay.
That equipment should come in handy.
Yeah. Okay. Back this way. Hey, Boogles.
Little help! Can't get out of
Come. Easy.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zugos the Renans usually have around.
Get that mark.
You think that shield will save you?
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
Looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
It's time to fly.
I doubt it was anything of repute.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Huh? Yeah. So the key has to be in here. Yep. Level 2.
Do you sense one of your friends, Poodle?
All right. Ooh, I gotta go this way.
That may indicate Almadria is near.
Gotta find a way to get through.
Gotta find a way to get through there.
We can find something that'll release it.
Yeah. Oh. Halfway
What is
through.
that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Oh.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
Stop acting like that. I'm saying we'll take care of her. Why are you acting like that? We'll put her in the dirt.
A comfort.
Absorb it, yes.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Potato. Just go through every door.
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Oh. Oh, here we go.
An opponent like this should be easy. Feisty one, eh? Rising over!
You'll have no mercy.
Got you now!
I never miss.
I'll teach you respect! Rising weather! Demon Fang! Look sharp!
No. The entire thing.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and
And that, yes, sir. Give me that.
This looks nice and tough.
You're trying to get yourself in here. You can't even get in here. That's funny. Oh my gosh. You want to get in so bad, you know what? Fine.
Let's dispose of the trash.
In a bind?
devastation! We're not winning!
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
You're saying we should check the
These
owl
dang
forest?
owls.
Go no further!
Now you see what I can do!
Rising Wyvern!
They really don't give up, do they?
A comfortable win.
Prep time. Amazing.
Out of our way! Finish without a trace!
Step back, this one's all law!
Crazy. Ooh, money. Right, there's the mid section. Yeah. See this one right here.
No backing down! Take this! Rising Wyvern! I'll tear you apart!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Well, go back. I don't know about that. Here we go. We're gonna fight this stupid boss, which is not really a boss. Stupid iguana.
No backing down! Now you see what I can do! Ignite! Eat this! Watch it! I'm the true gunslinger around here. In dragon form!
In here! Where are
This
you
one
going?
keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me. Will this
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Radiant here! I'm on!
Rising Wyvern!
Annihilation! By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace!
Try this!
Explosion!
Turret! Rising Wyvern! Point blast!
Walk 'em.
Searing gale! The enemy heals us too.
You'll soon see about that!
This one's all mine. I'll crush you!
Boom,
Lightning
boom.
Tenebrous claw! Here we go again.
Now!
Swarm!
Chikara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your run! Step back. This one's all law.
That's while the transference going.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
Her family got murdered. Cruel.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that.
What could it be?
My goodness, don't lose sight from what you are doing. Mm-hmm. Bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. I don't have the access. Yeah, let's go. Where is it?
The way
Yep.
this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
You know, I'm ready to make an entrance. She wants me to come up there, then she'll get what she wants. I can't go through this way. Jeez. Oh, wait. It literally just. Is there somewhere I can hit a button? Oh, okay. Both of them are unlocked. Like I'm meant to know that. Here we go.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Give me that.
What's this thing?
He's just lying with all this stuff around.
Gotta break through.
That's much better.
Sword Rain Alpha. Dragon Swarm. I can carve through armor. Like steel. Sword Rain.
Vanish without a trace!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
Okay, I have to fight that.
No choice. I see one, eh? Dragon Swarm. I won't show you any mercy.
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open.
Nice.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. That equipment should come in handy.
All right.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I never miss!
Rising Wyvern. Watch it. Mirage Blitz. Dragon Swarm.
It's weakened! Those flying creatures are
This
in the
ends now.
front!
Sword Rain Alpha.
Explosion!
Dragon Swarm. Mirage, come on a roll, man. Iron Cleaver. Sword Rain Alpha.
Law, get toasty!
Yeah, seriously. Running strike. Bam. Tasty
Lady Fortune
right
must
there.
truly be watching over me.
There we go. Turn that off.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it.
Put an end to it. Mysterious power, yes.
Well, we've only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
Here we go. Yeah, go time. Let's do this.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Dahnan Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Niez. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold!
Oh, look, that's the dragon. You know, why are you opening that mouth like that? It's kind of wild.
Enjoy your meal!
Wow, okay. Remember this correctly. Blow her off of it.
Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Blooming with
Not in your dreams!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready! Eat this! Illuminate the
Let's go. And Tiger Fang. Fall, you whelp. Oh, they separated.
Keep an eye on me and take out the monster first.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away.
This one's mine.
Behold my true power. I can handle it.
Power's bad.
Wits about you, people.
Dragon Force! Lightning condemned!
Now, in the group.
Lightning! I'll end you! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Boom.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
Oh, here's your boy.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Nah, about to stab you. You're weak. Yep.
Silence.
Weak.
Wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
And then he threw her for the sword. Yo!
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganath Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Oh boy.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
And finally awoken. The other half.
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Go with me! Let me go!
Shion!
Alvin!
The water. Oh boy. He's gonna shake this whole ship. If you touch her, my boy, if you touch her. Yeah. You feel pain now.
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign.
Yo! You're gonna put me in a river and literally destroy this ship. Test subject 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you can calm your mind and await for your further instructions.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Daddy hasn't come home lately, so I decided to visit him. But they won't let me go any further. It's not fair. I hope he finishes his work soon so I can see him. Oh, it's you, 1270. Or should I say sovereign? You don't understand much, how much time passed, how much time and effort we've invested to create you as our lone successor. We can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. The main is maintain control over the things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony is in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here. Is this test subject? Wow, it looks just like us. Wow. On the outside, maybe. Inside, it's as uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning earlier, right? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No touching the test subject, right? That's crazy. So where do I go next? I've already talked to them. Oh. To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done. This is the first time we managed to assemble a sovereign maiden ready for the ceremony after all. But seeing you made it all the way today has put fears memories to rest. Yes. I go this way. Where do I go? Talking to everyone. Do I go right back in here? Do I go in here? Oh boy. Authorized in this room. Go back to return to your position and wait for the ceremony to begin. I don't want to be waiting for something. Someone has to talk to me, right? Somebody. No. Can't you Dennis figure out where to go on your own? Or are you so stupid you managed to get lost in this tiny place like this? You have a job to do. Now do it. Return to your position. Yes, output. Standby. Where do I go? Where do I go? Then just so as our sovereign, I expect you to carry out your functions without falling apart like the others. Understood? The harvester we developed on Dana is functioning as intended. We're gathering astral energy, transmitting it to Linnaeus. We spent a lot of long days keeping a close eye on things, but soon that work will finally be over, and we can finally, I can get back to my logo. Okay, so that's your daughter, all right? Another one bites the dust. Remember, you're our only success story. Do not let our hard work and research go to waste at any cost. Can I get a map exactly where I need to go, please? Please? To be honest, this one. It's like, where do I need to go? Who do I need to talk to start this ceremony? Standing by. I don't like having to sit around. I know that there's something I have to do. Where is it? Someone I have to talk to. Somebody. Oh, I'm stupid. I don't know who got in their head to start calling you sovereign. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are none of concern.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
We're gonna go back. It's time, Elfin. It's finally time, huh? Yep. We need to change into our outfits. Let's meet in front of the transfer device. Once this is over, you'll finally be able to return home. I hope that's what I'm hoping for. I'm sorry you got dragged into this. It's not your fault. Let's just do what we have to and get this over with. Right.
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
And something happened.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No!
Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like.
Now you feel the pain.
So much for it all being a bad dream. is everyone?
Yeah. Gotta go find her.
I need to find them. Better start looking.
Wow.
Shion. Damn it.
Oh boy.
Rising Wyvern! Devastation! Void Flash! Strike! Thunderous Devastation! Great! Next! Sword Rain Alpha! It's on! You picked the wrong fight!
Yeah. You picked the wrong fight. Ooh.
Alvin? What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Harrows, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
No, he don't seem good at all. He's catching PTSD of the past friend. Stop giving me points. I already got the max points.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle? Speaking of Thistleim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation.
Here
Courteous, aren't you?
Water after
In a bind?
The flames will roar!
Dragon
Now,
Swarm! Rising Water!
keep it high! Dispatch it out again! I can do this all day!
Everlasting dust!
Thunderous devastation!
Holy Land!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
Killing
We have a
it,
long
killing
way
it.
yet to go.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe!
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
Just keep on saying eventually.
Something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almeidria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Huh. I'm old.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
It's time for me to swap my weapon.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
Moving on to the next person. Just making sure I get the time and looking at my stuff. Renwell.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
Oh,
What about
you're
your hometown?
old.
Do you know if it's still there?
No.
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Wow. Okay.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Okay. Where do I go to sleep? It's supposed to be an inn, but everybody's not here. Huh. Yeah. Instead of that, I'm going to do a manual save. I should be able to save. Yep. And go from here. By myself, all by myself, all by myself. Ugh. Regardless about that. Let's see, what's the that'll be the end of this. No, it took some time. Skip. Okay. I don't want any of that music playing, because if that's the case, then I might end up getting a copyright. Woohoo! Yeah, no, I don't want that. But that'll be the end of today playing this. And I'll come back to it so we can reach up to the next Lord. That was fun. I know this game is kind of long, but it's not that long. I need to swap up my weapons so that, you know, it makes it progression, makes my progression a little easier. You know, you do it with your weapons and your armor. So I will definitely do that next time. Change everybody's weapons and armor. And until then, I will see you guys next time for this on Monday. But next time I'm playing is Wednesday. I'm going to be playing Remnant 2 again. I did get that engineer piece. So that's good. I get to test that out and see how that works. And until then, it's for YouTube. Bye, YouTube. I'll see you next time. And until I stream again, you all have a nice day. Stay hydrated. And always always be proud of the fox. Always.